It's a crisp spring day in California in 1976. Somewhere in the distance, you hear the faint buzz of people working in a garage. Something is happening that will change the world forever. The creation of Apple. And then suddenly, you wake up there from a dream, armed with $10,000 in cash to invest in the startup of the then 21-year-old Steve Jobs. The story begins with two young heroes. Steve Wozniak, the technical genius, an engineer through and through, capable of building a computer that anyone could understand. And Steve Jobs, not a programmer, not an engineer, but a visionary. To him, a computer wasn't a calculator, but a bicycle for the mind. In 1976, they start Apple. The Apple I is a circuit board for hobbyists. The Apple II will be a global success, the Macintosh an icon. But their path is turbulent. Jobs, brilliant yet impossible as a leader, is ousted from his own company in 1985. He founds Next, buys Pixar, and only returns in 1997. By then, Apple is on the brink of death. And thanks to that return, the greatest comeback in business history unfolds. The iMac, iPod, iPhone, and iPad are products that will rewrite entire industries. And ultimately, Apple will be the first company to surpass a $3 trillion market cap. But when should we invest? We have the luxury of perfect timing. We could join at Apple's stock market debut in 1980, respectable but boring. We could wait for the iPhone in 2007. Smart, but the biggest wave has already passed. No, we're looking for moments of maximum impact. And there are two. The first moment, the garage. In 1976, Jobs and Wozniak have an order for 50 Apple I computers, but no money to buy parts. They need $15,000. You place the $10,000 on the table, not as a loan, but as equity, in exchange for 10% of Apple Computer. An absurd demand, but maybe Jobs respects your boldness. And just like that, you become a silent co-founder. The second moment, 1997. Apple is bleeding. The stock has collapsed. People think this will be the end of Apple, but we know better. Jobs is back. He has just struck a deal with Microsoft, and he has the vision to reinvent Apple. We invest our $10,000 in shares, right at the bottom. So, two strategies. The Founding Father strategy. 10% in 1976. High risk, but with hindsight, we know it works. We hold never sell too early, and by 2025 our stake is worth $300 billion. A fortune. Or the smart opportunist strategy. Entering in 1997. Lower risk, no involvement, no friction. We buy low, wait patiently, and our investment grows to nearly $3 million. Still life-changing, but without the burden of an empire. And there you stand, within your hand, $10,000 in cash. Do you choose the garage gamble, the role of silent co-founder, and a fortune that makes history? Or do you take the calculated bet, the perfect moment, and a comfortable fortune without the headaches? Personally, I would just buy a few shares during Apple's stock market debut. No stress. But what would you do?